Hello, everyone. Valentine's Day can be such a beautiful celebration of love. It's such a great occasion for couples to celebrate together. But we also know that many times we can use an occasion like Valentine's Day to turn against ourselves and each other. And many times this experience happens that after Valentine's Day or even during it, people just they fight and they get upset. And so I want to address that before it happens. And what I want to tell all of us is to be cognizant of what it is that we expect from Valentine's Day from our partners, and to become very, very clear about what we want, and to let go of the myth that our partners should guess what we want, and just that whole myth about if you love me, you're going to know what I want. It is, after all, a myth. It's not true. The most important responsibility that we have to ourselves is for us to know what we want and to make sure that we fulfill it. So I have a few ideas that I want to give you. Number one, I want to propose that we take the responsibility to become very conscious of what we want, and not only what we want, but why we want it. As an example, for example, if I say, what I want for Valentine's Day is to go out to a really nice restaurant and be pampered and to have like a 3-course meal or whatnot. What I want to also remember and ask myself is why. The why is really, really important. And so if I really think about it, I might come up with an answer like, I really just want to get a chance to celebrate our love, to look in my partner's eyes, to have this private connection with them, to just be lavished with good food and this and that. And if you know the why, then even if you don't get what it is that you want in a certain way, like dinner at this particular restaurant, eating this particular dish, which is cooked to this particular temperature and that, you can still make the why happen. You can still figure out that, if is connections what you're looking for, if love is what you're looking for, if private moments and for looking in your partner's eyes is what you're looking for, you can still make that come true. Communicating first your expectations to yourself, and then discussing it with your partner, saying, hey, maybe your last Valentine's Day didn't turn out well, and you say, hey, I really didn't like that. I really love you, and I want to use today to express that. To not use Valentine's Day as, I'm going to test my partner and see how much they love me. And if they do love me, they're going to make it so special. Not to do the one-up things. I'm going to have the best story on Instagram or something like that. But understanding that really ultimately this is about you and your partner connecting. Another proposal that I have for you guys for Valentine's Day is to become creative. That, maybe our budgets sometimes don't allow for a prefixed menu meal that costs $200. However, it's important to celebrate love. You could maybe do it another day. Maybe you could do a picnic. Maybe you could do something else. And maybe you have a presentation the next day. Maybe you're not feeling well. Maybe something else is happening. Maybe your partner's out of town. Picking a day, saying, this is a day that we're going to go, and this is going to be our Valentine's Day, and going and having fun. And it's going to be great because, the crowds aren't going to be there. And, if you want, you guys could say, stay in the city on Valentine's Day. It's an exuberant amount. But you pick your own Valentine's Day, that's totally different. And what I'm really encouraging here is that it is ritual and tradition is really, really important in every relationship. But the ritual doesn't have to be the ritual of the world at large, of the bigger, larger group. A ritual and a tradition that you create on your own, the two of you together. There's nothing like that. And I encourage all of us to create our own private rituals, to create our own private ways to celebrate, to figure out what it is that we want and why do we want it. And make sure that if we can't get the what, that we get the why. So I hope this helps. Make sure it's a day of love. And if you are in a phase right now where you are single, or make sure that you create a very, very beautiful space and time for yourself to take care of yourself and love yourself. All love always begins from you and ends with you. Take care and have a wonderful Valentine's Day from me to you. Goodbye.